Test, 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 test. Okay. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Okay, I guess we'll be on in approximately 4 minutes on the clock. So, all right, Josh Terrell in 3, 2, 1.
KIYX FM test audio.
Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Myers Heating and Cooling and Wolf Construction. And sponsored by Claire Bank, Cuba City Family Dental, Culver's of Dubuque, Galena, and Platteville, Edward Jones representative Ben Reeves and Elena Reeves, Fuller's Milker Center, Nutrition World, the Peterson Agency, Raleigh Cheese, the Shoebox, and Tricor Insurance.
We interrupt Christmas to bring you basketball. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball, presented by Wolf Construction and Myers Heating and Cooling on Super Hits 106, superhits106.com, the Super Hits 106 mobile app, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. From Potosi High School, the Highland Cardinals take on the Potosi Cassville Chieftains in Six Rivers West Conference girls basketball. From the Wolf Construction broadcast table, I'm Steve Prestegard. And the Six Rivers West might be the most difficult conference to figure out who should be the favorite, at least in girls basketball, for a few reasons, such as graduation losses and slow starts to seasons because of schools' difficult non-conference schedules. Highland has been discussed as perhaps a dark horse in the West because of all the people they've had to replace the last two seasons from their 2021 state team. They got off to a rough start, but they're now 3-3. And they have won their only Six Rivers West game to date. Potosi Cassville has only two starters graduated from last year. That is from a team that won just 9 games, and only one of them was in the Six Rivers West. They started the year on the road with 3 consecutive losses, but they won their first game of the season at home. Home cooking seems to agree with them, and certainly was the opinion of their new coach, Amber Patterson, who, of course, played at River Ridge before coaching here at Potosi, and she is in her first season replacing Brad Bierman as the coach. Well, coming up, we'll have our Raleigh Cheese pregame show But before that, we have the Russell Law Office's injury report. There, if you've been injured, read the whole thing, Steve. If you've been injured, contact Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Both coaches report everybody is ready to go. And that is not always the case, of course, at the start of the season, but it does seem to be the case this year, or at least tonight, with both Highland and Potosi Cassville. Also on the Queen Bee family of radio stations on our Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox and Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. We have Wisconsin and Jacksonville State. That is on AM 1590 WPVL. And in addition, we have another big game in the Six Rivers West tonight, Schulzburg at Belmont, and that is on Extreme 107.1. When we return, the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. We're back in 2 minutes on Super Hits 106.
Pregame one.
When you drive away in a Finnan car, you're winning with Finnan.
This is April Finnan-Rink with Finnan Kia. I realize we are speeding right into the holiday season. I want to take a minute to thank this community and the surrounding tri-state area for their tremendous support. I am incredibly grateful for my amazing team of people who believe and support our mission of changing the perception of car buying, quick, comfy, and fun. A wise man once told me to never miss an opportunity to give a compliment. The Kia brand transformation taking place is really applause-worthy. Kia brings the award-winning product backed by the industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, and now we have hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and EV technology to complement our already robust product offering. Visit Finnan Kia at the corner of the Northwest Arterial and Highway 20 on the corner of Savings in beautiful Dubuque, Iowa, during the Season of Giving Back year-end sales event, or online at FinnanKia.com.
Happy holidays from the crew at Big Apple Bagels. They remind you to order your bagel Christmas wreaths for the office and for gifts. They also have delicious gourmet muffins, cinnamon rolls, bagel platters, and deli sandwich platters. Perfect for your office or holiday get-togethers. Plus specialty coffees in your favorite winter flavors, including December's flavor of the month, peppermint bark. Need an energy boost? Try their monster specialty drinks. Big Apple Bagels, where customer service is always number one. 1675 JFK in Dubuque.
The Grand Opera House presents the Dubuque City Youth Ballet's annual production of The Nutcracker. Clara and her enchanted Nutcracker battle the dreadful Mouse King in a nightmare that becomes a beautiful dream. Performed annually for over 20 years, the Dubuque City Youth Ballet production will be the highlight of your holiday, with new design elements that are inspired by Dubuque and the surrounding area. Catch this Christmas classic December 9th and 10th and 15th through the 17th. Visit thegrandoperahouse.com.
Pregame one.
Raleigh Cheese pregame show on Super Hits 106 and YouTube. Six Rivers West girls basketball, Highland and Potosi Cassville. We're joined by Highland coach Josh Terrell. Thanks for joining us. How's it going at this point in things? You're back to 500. You did win your first conference game. How are things?
Well, we're playing better. So we had a couple tough teams we played between Argyle and Albany, who were two very good teams, and Fenimore. We had a tight win there with them, but yeah, we're back to 500, so we're on the right track. Got our first conference win against Benton the other night, so hopefully we can get another one tonight.
What's been the key to doing well in the games you've done well and not doing well in the games you haven't?
The biggest thing for us is shots. When we don't make our shots, in other words, our feet aren't set, we're not passing from the inside out, and we're rushing our shots, we really struggle. We'll shoot, under 25% for the night. You're not going to win many games doing that. When we've taken care of the ball, had good kickouts, had our feet set, shot well, the opposite happened, so.
Okay. There's a kind of a weird question. I ask you this only because Amber Patterson for Potosi Cassville, she, of course, played for River Ridge. Now, you played for Highland a while ago. Is it a little weird to be coming into gyms where you played as a coach, or it's been a while ago, but was it a little weird for you at the beginning where you come into a gym, it's like, well, I used to play here, but now I'm coaching here?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe my first couple years, but I've been doing this coaching part a long time now, so it's pretty much old hat now. So,
And you never had to coach at the old Highland Metropolitan Sports Arena, right?
Never coached there. Played there, yes. Never coached there. So.
All right, speaking of Potosi Cassville, that's your opponent tonight. What is it about the Chieftains that's going to be a challenge?
Well, they got size, so we got to be able to make sure we get them off the glass. So if they can get in there and rebound, we're gonna have our hands full. So we got to limit their offensive rebounds, and hopefully we can outrun them a little bit and get them tired. But they are a good sized team, so we got to be ready that way.
All right, thanks a lot. Good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh Terrell, the Highland coach. Back with more after this on Super Hits 106 and YouTube.
Pre-game 2.
Configuring the Bluetooth. Deciding who controls the music. Remembering
all right, Amber Patterson in 3, 2, 1.
Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Brian Peterson of the Peterson Agency in Argyle if auto owners make sense for you.
Dairies of all sizes can benefit from the labor reduction, consistency, and constant monitoring available with the GIA Automation Solutions at Fuller's Milker Center. Your dairy is unique and deserves automation solutions that fit your herd and management style. Whether you're looking to automate the entire milking process, your pre or post milking routine, or your calf feeding system, GIA has the customizable automation solution for you. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to learn more about automating your dairy.
Grant Regional Community Clinic is proud to welcome Dr. Ron White. Originally from Mount Hope, Dr. White is bringing his knowledge and expertise home to Southwest Wisconsin and will see patients at our Lancaster Clinic this fall and our new Fenimore location later this year. Dr. White looks forward to practicing full-spectrum family medicine and developing long-term relationships with his patients. For more information about Dr. White and to view his video, visit our website at grantregional.com. Grant Regional Community Clinic. Experience the difference.
Hello and happy holidays. This is Mark Gordon from Sundown Mountain, reminding you that winter will be here soon. Are you looking for a great idea for a Christmas gift? A Sundown gift card is a great way to give the kids the gift of outdoor fun on the slope. They can be used for lift tickets, ski or snowboard lessons, food, or even our gift shop. It's fast and easy. Just go to our website at sundownmtn.com. Sundown Mountain, creating generations of memory.
Pre-game 2.
Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues on Super Hits 106. Highland and Potosi Cassville were joined by Potosi Cassville coach, new coach, Amber Patterson. Thanks for joining us. How's it feel to be, you played at River Ridge. Now how does it feel to be the coach at a different place?
It's honestly surreal. I'm not going to lie, I did have a few tears the first game that I got to coach as a varsity coach just because I never really realized that this would be the point I would be at so soon.
All right. This is a weird question, but what's the difference between playing and coaching? I guess you haven't coached at River Ridge yet, but at some point you'll be coaching at schools where you used to play. What's that going to be like, you think?
It'll be a different, just for the fact of a lot of the players there, like I know them, I know their families, they supported me when I played at like River Ridge, but even the coaches, like a lot of the coaches even in this conference still are coaches I played against when I was a player, so it's just a different feeling, I guess, and having to coach against those coaches that I once played against.
I asked Mike Uppana that question several years ago, and he said, yeah, there were some nights where his team wasn't shooting well, and he was thinking, I didn't have any problems shooting here when I was a player, so you may see that at some point.
Yeah, most definitely. Probably will.
How do you feel like things are going for you right now?
We started off rough. We had 3 away games. It was a tough start to any season you have 3 away games, but we had our first home game, and we played really, really well. It looked like a totally different team, which is always good to see.
Now you have Highland tonight, and they're usually an upper division team in this conference. 2 years ago they went to state, obviously. different players, but what do you think is the challenge with the Cardinals tonight?
Honestly, just their pressure overall. Their defense and just how they get up in our faces is a big thing. Just being able to handle that pressure will be a big thing for us tonight.
Okay, so what else do you want to do today?
Win.
Easy answer. All right, thanks a lot, Alexa.
Thank you.
Thanks, Amber Patterson, the Potosi Cassville coach. And we'll be back with more from Potosi after these messages on Super Hits 106 and YouTube.
Pre-game 3.
For residential, commercial, or ag building projects, call on Wolf Construction LLC of Lancaster. Todd Wolf and his crew
Test.
providing full service for their customers at the highest of quality. Wolf Construction LLC of Lancaster, proud to back our local athletes.
Delicious wishes from Culver's. For a limited time, buy $40 in Culver's gift cards and get a free value basket. That's a gift for someone on your list and a gift for yourself. Enjoy a world-famous Butterbird like the Culver's Deluxe with real Wisconsin cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce, pickle, and tomato. Take care of holiday shopping and relax with a meal at Culver's. Buy $40 in gift cards and get a free value basket at Culver's in Dubuque, Galena, and Platteville.
24/7, 365. Myers Heating and Cooling is your trusted residential heating and cooling system service provider. Join Myers Comfort Club for peace of mind throughout the year and around the clock. Myers Heating and Cooling in Lancaster. Don't worry, we got this.
Pre-game 3.
The Shoebox Scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Let's see, 15 minutes left in the second half. And it is Wisconsin leading Jacksonville State 44-34. And that game is, again, on AM 1590 WPVL. Also in the Six Rivers West tonight, we have Shullsburg and Belmont on Extreme 107.1. Also tonight, River Ridge is at Benton. Six Rivers East tonight, Argyle Pecatonica at Barneveld. And Albany Monticello is at Blackhawk. In the SWAL tonight, Southwestern at Darlington, Boscobel at Fenimore, Cuba City at Iowa Grande, and Riverdale at Mineral Point. Boys basketball, the SWC tonight. Dodgeville is at Prairie du Chien, Richland Center is at Platteville, River Valley is at Lancaster. One SWAL game tonight, Boscobel at Wisconsin Heights. One Six Rivers West boys game tonight, Belmont at River Ridge. That's Illinois, not Wisconsin. And in the Ridge and Valley tonight, Ithaca at North Crawford, Kickapoo at Lafarge, and Wazeeka Steuben is at Seneca. And as I look at that, that's two games featuring teams that are co-ops in football, which is a little bit amusing. We will have the colors of the game after the national anthem, and then we will have the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for Highland and Potosi Cassville. But first, our national anthem. National anthem at Potosi High School. Colors of the game presented by Cuba City Family Dental, Keeler Family Dental, and coming soon, Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Highland in the road, red jerseys with white numbers and trim. Potosi Cassville. Well, let's see. If you put maroon and green together, apparently you get black because that's the color of the numbers. on the white jerseys for Potosi Cassville. They do have a maroon P and a green C on the front for the two schools' main colors. Time now for the starting lineups presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's Milker Center's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster and Richland Center at fullersmilkercenter.com. Highland comes in 3-3, and they won their only Six Rivers West game to date over Benton 50-41. Cardinals will start. Harley Fredericks, 5'10 senior, 7.6 points and 6.8 rebounds a game. Allison Bedward, 5'7 sophomore, 5.8 points, 2.8 rebounds a game. Bronwyn Halverson, 5'7 senior, 9.6 points, 10.2 rebounds a game. Kate Terrell, 5'11 sophomore, 6.6 points, 3.2 rebounds a game. And Caitlin Miller, 5'8 sophomore, 7 points, 4.8 rebounds a game. Potosi Cassville, whose coach Amber Patterson is coaching her very first Six Rivers West game tonight. She will start Manhattan Utehoven, 5'6 sophomore, 5.5 points, 4.5 rebounds a game. Ellie Pierce, 5'8 junior, 8.8 points, 2.8 rebounds a game. Cassie Cooley, 5'8 senior, 10.8 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. Miranda Keeler, 5'5 junior, 3.8 points, 2 rebounds a game. And Natalie Freed, 5'8 senior, 1.8 points, 1.2 rebounds a game. Amber Patterson was an assistant coach for Brad Bierman last year, and now she's the head coach. And Josh Terrell, 14 seasons coaching his alma mater, for whom he is also the K-12 principal and superintendent. Potosi Cassville will be moving left to right if you're listening on the radio. If you are watching on YouTube, they will be going right to left. Or is it left to right? Yeah, that's right. Here's confused myself. And here's a traveling call that starts things off against Highland after the Cardinals won the tip, and now Potosi against the press of the Cardinals, and nearly a steal. In fact, it is a steal at half court. And the Cardinals with the ball, and here is a right wing three that is too hard high off the glass, but off the rebound. The basket is good, and getting the basket is Harley Fredericks on the rebound. Actually, I think it was Bronwyn Halverson on the rebound, and then the Cardinals come up with another steal and a shot. It's 2-0 Highland, and a whistle and a foul. So right off the bat, a pair of Potosi turnovers. And the first foul of the ball game is actually on Caitlin Miller of Highland on the rebound. Now on the front court, after Cassville's had some problems handling the ball, we have another foul on the Cardinals. And their second team foul is the first for Kate Terrell. Inbound on the left side of the basket, if you're looking at the foul line, is tipped out of bounds. And our broadcast tonight brought to you by Claire Bank, with their 8 locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proudly supporting this area's high school sports teams. Claire Bank, where they say, we can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. And here is a left wing three that will not go for Cooley. Offensive rebound, though, and a foul. And already 3 team fouls on the Cardinals. And here's our first free throw opportunity. The foul on Fredericks, her first. And Cassie Cooley, first free throw rims out. She will get one more. She is a 50% foul shooter. Both free throws miss. Excuse me a second. But Chieftains get the rebound. Now here's Pierce at the right wing. It's fake shot by Utehoven, but she gets called for traveling. And so Another turnover. It is 2-0 Highland. And we're 49 seconds into the first half. Yeah, this is why I brought hot tea with me. Here's a pass into the lane. Shot does not go. And a foul, which will be the first on Potosi Cassville in this first half, exactly 1 minute in. And the foul is on Cassie Cooley. And the ball inbounded on the left side of the basket. And there's a steal. And stepping right in front of the pass is Cassie Cooley. And Pierce brings the ball up. Now, Manhattan Udehoven. Over at the right wing is Cooley. Check that, Pierce. And here's a handoff to Udehoven. Into the corner it goes, and a three for Pierce. Right wing doesn't go. Offensive rebound underneath, but a pass into the corner. Nobody was there in the corner, and so another Potosi turnover. Minute and 34 into the first half, and it is 2-0 Highland. Cardinals last year were 11-13, and the Chieftains last year 9-16 with Brad Bierman as the coach. Here's a pass out to the corner, and a three is good. Bullseye for Kate Terrell, her first points of the night, and it's 5-0 Highland. And we're 2 minutes into the first half, and there's another steal. And a shot that goes too hard, but Miller there on the rebound and a whistle. And that'll be the ball going out of bounds. And the turnover. And a long pass down, and his shot is up. And no good by Freed. And then the Cardinals come up with a rebound. Here's the top of the silo pass. Over to the left wing, then inside. The turnaround by Miller does not go. And the Chieftains come up with the rebound. Cassie Cooley came up with it. And she passes over to Udehoven at the right wing. The lob inside for Freed. And then back out. Udehoven in the right corner. Can't find anybody to pass to. Cooley came behind her. And the ball tipped out of bounds. It will go back to the Chieftains. Coming in for the first time, or coming in again, Bronwyn Halverson for Highland. And here's a quick pass underneath. Shot is blocked. And Highland comes up with a steal and heads quickly up the floor. This is Fredericks at the left wing. Passes into the lane and has the ball stolen away. Looking for a teammate who was not there. Now Cooley for the Chieftains. Over to the left wing in Udehoven. Pass into the lane. Collision there. Pierce puts it up and misses. And the rebound grabbed by Fredericks. And Bedward passes to the corner, and there's a three for Miller that doesn't go. And the rebound grabbed by Pierce and brought up by Cooley. On top of the silo pass, whistle, and a traveling call. Turnover with 14:27 remaining in the first half. It's 4-0 Highland. With over 125 years of experience serving our customers' needs, Benton State Bank and its branches, Shullsburg Community Bank, and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank had built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. 6-0. And then there's another steal. Highland comes up with it. Halverson in the corners. Potosi Cassville is trying to do a fast break. Now Fredericks at the left wing. Her jumper misses, but the rebound grabbed by Kate Terrell. And he reset over at the right wing, a three. That's off the front of the rim. And after the miss, here are the Chieftains. Keeler and a lob into the corner and another steal. I think that's a half dozen already for Highland. Driving is Fredericks, but she misses the shot. And here is Udehoven for Potosi Cassville. And now a 30-second timeout. I think we both need it. As the Cardinals call it, they were a little confused on defense there, I think. 13:15 remaining in the first half. 6-0. Highland back after this on Super Hits 106.
In game one.
This is Dr. Ben Muhlstein from Keeler Family Dental. My family and our Keeler Family Dental family wish you and yours all the joys of the season. We are grateful for your business in the past year and look forward to serving you in the new year. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year from Cuba City Family Dental, Keeler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Tricor Insurance works with leading insurance carriers like Auto Owners Insurance to provide honest and reliable service when you need it most.
For one, I want them to know that they're not alone. They know that no matter what happens when it comes up, that they can count on us to assist them through that process, whatever it may be.
Tricor and Auto Owners Insurance for your home, auto, and more. Visit TricorInsurance.com to find an agent near you.
In game one.
Off the timeout, here's a shot for Highland that doesn't go, and it's 6-0 Cardinals. 12:50 remaining in the first half. This is Pierce with it over to Udehoven between the circles to the foul line. Quick pass underneath was for Lily Cooley, the 5'10 sophomore, but it's off her hands and picked up by Highland. Now at the left wing is Bedward. Pass out to the corner, and the three for Miller doesn't go. Offensive rebound, and she gets called for traveling as she tried to split a pair of defenders. Anderson Rubber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Rubber Toyota in Dubuque, when you are ready. Community First Bank for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference in Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Here comes Pierce. And the ball now brought up by Cassie Cooley to the foul line over to Udehoven. Udehoven goes into the lane. The running jumper is good and a foul. Udehoven gets her first points. And the first foul shot opportunity for her. The foul is on Sophia Terrell, 5'11 freshman. That is 4 fouls on the Cardinals in the first half. And Udehoven cannot complete the three-point play. The ball lost, and on the rebound, it is grabbed. Tied up there is Terrell, and a whistle. That's going to be a turnover. As she loses the ball out of bounds under the Potosi Cassville basket. Miller in and Sophia Terrell out for Highland. Inbound to the left of the basket. And here's a lob out to Pierce at the left wing. Pass out to the corner. Udehoven drives into the lane, or Cooley does, misses the shot. And actually it may have been taken away from her. And the ball brought back. Here is a three from the corner that doesn't go. An offensive rebound, that does not go. Now a battle for the rebound in the lane, and a foul called on Potosi Cassville with 11:48 left in the first half. That'll be the first foul on Ellie Pierce. And the second on the Chieftains. And here's the quick shot off the inbound pass by Kate Terrell. That doesn't go, and the Chieftains come up with the rebound. Cassie Cooley brings it up. Pass out to the corner. It's 6-2. Highland with 11:30 remaining in the first half. Jump stop by Udehoven. Pierce up top at the right wing. Ruby Rowe, 5'6 junior. Now Pierce at the right wing. Kind of threw an elbow there that didn't get called on Fredericks. Shot is a miss, but an offensive rebound. Rowe came up with the rebound. And here's Pierce between the circles. Right wing, bounce pass from Rowe. Underneath. Lily Cooley, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. And it's off of one of the Chieftains, so another turnover. Potosi Cassville with 11:04 remaining. in the first half. Myers Heating and Cooling, servicing Southwest Wisconsin since 1999. Myers Heating and Cooling, where they say, don't worry, we got this. Also brought to you by Don's Tire in Highland. Don's Tire is your neighborhood Goodyear Tire Center. Kind of the trusted local pros at Don's Tire, bottom of Main Street in Highland. Shot underneath, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, and from the corner, the jumper is good by Kate Terrell. Terrell makes it 8-2 with 10:42 remaining in the first half, beating the pressure now. Ball is stolen from Rowe, however, and back the other way comes Fredericks. And the right wing three is a miss. By the shot by Samarin Halverson, 5'1" sophomore. And another foul on the Cardinals, which is their fifth already. And the second foul on Harley Fredericks with 10:25 left in the first half. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com. Pressure again. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Sophia Terrell, and a reset for the Chieftains. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center experienced the difference. The steal of the inbounds pass. Halverson passes underneath to Bedward, and then the Cardinals bring it out. Miller out between the circles. Over to Bedward. At the right wing, deep right wing, it's Halverson. Fake pass, now into the corner. It goes to Kate Terrell, and a kick violation on the Chieftains. Highland gets it back with 9:53 remaining in the first half. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland, TriStar Mulch, Cobb and Platteville. Ball tipped away in the corner from Miller, and so it goes back to the back to the Cardinals with 9:52 left in the first half. There's a bounce pass to Bronwyn Halverson. Now underneath, turnaround shot. Does not go for Terrell. And the rebound grabbed by the Chieftains. Here's Pierce up the near side. Scorer's table side. Now goes into the lane, lays it up and misses. Ball is tipped out. Rowe picks it up. And now Lily Cooley with it. Pass into the lane. One-hander for Udelhoven is good. Manhattan Udelhoven makes it 8-4 with 9:22 remaining in the first half. She's got 3 points and a quick layup. Meanwhile, for Bronwyn Halverson, and that makes it 10-4 Highland with 9:08 left in the first half. Pierce between the circles puts a three up from there, rattles out, and the rebound grabbed by Bedward and brought up the far side. The ball goes out of bounds, or near side if you're watching on YouTube. Either way, the ball went out of bounds. Sophia Terrell back in for the Cardinals. 8:53 remaining in the first half. 10-4 Highland over Potosi Cassville. Russell Law Offices is here to assist you as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin, Russell Law Offices. Top of the silo to Pierce. Puts up a 20-footer and a foul on the Cardinals, which will be their 6th. With 8:35 left in the first half. That's the first foul on Bronwyn Halverson. And Pierce to the foul line. She came into tonight 6 of 10 from the foul line. And the miss makes her, I don't think she shot before this, 6 of 11. Second free throw. And that bounces around and goes in. One of two makes it 10-5 Highland. 8:36 left in the first half. Brought to you unexpectedly by First Supply in Platteville. Here is Udelhoven at left of the point. Right wing pass. And a pass into the attempting a pass into the lane. Foul called on the Chieftains with 8:22 left in the first half. And the foul is the first on Lily Cooley. 3 fouls on the Chieftains. Right wing 3 misses everything, but the rebound is grabbed by the Chieftains, by the Cardinals, that is. Bedward. Now it's Sophia Terrell. Behind her, picked up by Bedward at the left wing. Bounce pass over to the right wing, and Samarin Halverson into the corner, and then a pass over everybody and out of bounds. .803 remaining in the first half. 10-5. Highland leading Potosi Cassville. Chieftains get the ball. But problem is that the out-of-bounds plays allow Highland to set up their press. Now they are not pressing at the moment. Came up with a steal anyway. Samarin Halverson now, right side of the lane. And a pass to the corner and a quick jumper for Bronwyn. Halverson doesn't go. Rebound, foul. With 7:46 left in the first half. And that will be team foul number 4 on Potosi Cassville, and the second foul on Cassie Cooley. Tonight's game brought to you by Doolittle's Pub and Eatery on the square in Lancaster. Gifting season is upon us. Make them smile with what they want. Gift cards to Doolittle's. Doolittle's on the square in Lancaster. Chieftains come up with a steal. And at the right wing, the pass is off the hands of Keeler. Whistle and a double dribble call on Potosi Cassville with 7:32 remaining in the first half. And excuse me just 1 second here. Because, there we go, because I'm doing something that I ended up doing last night, I think with this box, or Tuesday night. Small technical issue that we have just resolved. Here's the pass to Halverson at the right wing. Samarin Halverson. Drive into the lane. Bronwyn Halverson, but is lost out of bounds. Not sure who she was trying to pass to because nobody was under the basket with 7:20 remaining in the first half. Again, the pressure by the Cardinals. Cassie Cooley brings it up. Correction, that's Udelhoven. And Udelhoven to the corner, and a quick 3 from there. Bullseye for Lily Cooley. Just like that, it's 10-8 with 7 minutes left in the first half. Cardinals haven't scored in 2 minutes. Well, that ends as Terrell gets the basket. And Terrell's basket ends the run and makes it 12-8. With 6:42 remaining in the first half. Udelhoven between the circles. Goes left to the point. Over to the right wing. Quick 3 from Rowe doesn't go. She's down in the corner and then taken right back. And laying it up in double coverage there was Lily Cooley, but she couldn't get it to drop. And Samarin Halverson in the corner for 3 for Highland doesn't go. And the Chieftains get that rebound. And it's brought up by Madeline Weber, 5'7" junior. And a whistle and an over and back, or a carry, actually called on Potosi Cassville with 6:07 remaining in the first half. 12-8 Highland. We're brought to you by Bytech Resource Management, a greener way. Bytech Resource Management of Monroe. Bush Insurance, a proud partner of Pekin Insurance Company. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and Sloans.com. Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont, and at Carey's Gutters and Doors.com. 6 minutes left, first half. Quick pass into the lane, and laying it up and in is Kate Terrell. And Terrell makes it 14-8, 5:50 remaining first half. Highland lead, Potosi Cassville basketball. And here is the right wing 3 for Rowe. Doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. Top of the silo 3. That will not go for Cassie Cooley. And the rebound grabbed by the Cardinals. Samarin Halverson brings it up. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. And her layup does not go. And Pierce comes up with a rebound. Pierce with 5:20 left in the first half. Lobs it underneath off Cassie Cooley's hands, but also off one of the Cardinals. And so back to Potosi Cassville, the ball goes. We're brought to you by WCC Brands Custom Apparel, Keeler and Lancaster, and Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialists in Lancaster. Samarin Halverson departs. And Bedward back in for Highland at the right wing. Udelhoven dribbling there, looking to pass. Pierce picks it up right at the point. Pierce will drive into the lane and then has the ball stolen. Bronwyn Halverson came up with it. And now Halverson with the ball. And a pass into the corner and out of bounds. Nobody was there for Highland. Turnover with 4:56 left in the first half. And a timeout for Potosi Cassville, their first. 4:56 left, first half. Highland 14, Potosi Cassville 8 on Super Hits 106.
In game 2.
Are you looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. This account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank ready to serve you. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
What does the lifetime comfort guarantee from Dubuque Mattress really mean? It means peace of mind. For the entire life of your Dubuque mattress, we will adjust the feel of it. If it feels a little too firm, we'll make it softer. If your mattress feels too soft, we'll make it firmer. We take the "what if I don't like it" out of mattress shopping to give you peace of mind. Dubuque Mattress for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory. Little snooze time.
In game 2.
Shoebox scoreboard update presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Wisconsin now leads Jacksonville State 67-50. 4 minutes left, and that is on AM 5090 WPVL. As mentioned, Charlesburg and Belmont on Extreme 107.1. 14-8, and there's a steal as the Chieftains bring the ball up court, and laying it up and in is Manhattan Udelhoven. That gives her 5, and it's 14-10 with 4:45 left in the first half. Even though the Chieftains have been having all kinds of problems handling the basketball, Highland's not been able to score, and you heard Josh Terrell say in the Raleigh Cheese pregame that if they don't shoot well, things aren't going well. Quickly, a shot off the inbounds pass. The foul, by the way, on Freed, her first. And 5 team fouls on the Chieftains. Highland now with the ball. There's Bedward at the left wing. Pass to the corner, Samarin Halverson, who's back in. She misses the shot. And the rebound grabbed by Freed, or Keeler, with 4:18 left in the first half. Pierce brings it up. Keeler passes underneath, and it's off the hands of Freed and picked up by the Cardinals. Halverson from the right wing passes in the lane, top of the silo, 3, good! Draining the basket, Caitlin Miller makes it 17-10 with 3:55 left in the first half, and a whistle and a foul, which is going to be the second foul on Miller. And that's 17 fouls, so free throws the rest of the way for the Chieftains. Pierce will be shooting a 1-and-1. Bouse Electric, call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. Frederick Excavating, put Jason Frederick and the crew to work for you on your next excavation or demolition project. Frederick Excavating in Potosi. And the first free throw good from Pierce. 17-11. People's State Bank, for personal home business and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com, member FDIC. Pierce's second free throw is also good. And that makes it 17-12. Highland by 5, 3:53 left in the first half. Bedward over to the right wing and a high arc 3 that doesn't go. for Brownwood Halverson. Battle for the rebound. Traveling call will go to Potosi Cassville. 3:42 left in the first half. Bob Hunhausen, your Platteville Edward Jones representative, salutes our athletes. On their hard work. But Bob Hunhausen, Edward Jones of Espos, off business 151 inside drive in Platteville. It's Highland getting the basketball. Over at the right wing, Brownwood Halverson passes behind her, and an attempt at a drive to the basket ends up being a traveling call on Sophia Terrell with 17-12. Try again. 3:33 left in the first half. 17-12 is our score with Highland in front. Bomb pass to half court to Udehoven. And she brings it much slower into the front court. Udehoven between the circles, goes left. Gets it to Pierce between the circles. And now back to Udehoven on the give and go. She lays it up and misses. And Terrell comes up with it. Here's a pass out to the right wing and a bounce pass in the lane. Ball loose on the floor and picked up over at the right wing now. Kate Terrell. And Highland will set up the offense. Here's Bedward between the circles. Goes to the left wing. Whistle. And somewhere in the midst of all that, a violation, a 3-second call, I believe, on Highland. So back to Potosi Cassville with 2:58 left in the first half. 17-12 Highland, and a pass swatted out of bounds. We'll try that inbound again. Livepreed Feed Service of Cassville, Platteville, and Potosi. Call on Dan Perry and the gang at Livepreed Feed Service for your on-the-farm animal nutrition needs. Livepreed Feed Service, Cassville, Platteville, and Potosi. And the steal and laying it up and in. Izzy Washa, I believe that is, 5'8" sophomore. And it is 19-12. Washa's steal and score. 2:46 left in the first half. Half-court pass is stolen. Taken away by Kate Terrell. And into the lane she goes. Attracts 3 defenders. Now back out, and a jumper for 3. Bullseye for Kate Terrell. And suddenly it's 22-12 Highland with 2:28 left in the first half. Udehoven brings it up after the pressure. Now a drive and a miss by Yeager. Ava Yeager, 5'10" sophomore, and another turnover. And it'll go back to Highland with 2:21 left in the first half. The Queen Bee Radio Sports High School Sports Roundup, which just went live today. And here's a pass into the lane, and missed shot. It goes off one of the Chieftains, and back to Highland. The Queen Bee Radio Sports High School Sports Roundup is our weekly high school sports show, covering everything at our area's high school sports scene, including highlights, recaps, previews, interviews, and more. New episodes every Thursday on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube and SoundCloud channels. Basket is good, and Highland makes it 25-12 with 1:57 left in the first half, and we're going to have a timeout. That's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here. And that is the Chieftains timeout. So they have 3 remaining. Highland used 1 timeout earlier in this half. 1:57 remaining. On Queen Bee Radio Sports SoundCloud page, listen back to recordings of previous sportscasts anytime and on demand. SoundCloud.com/Queen Bee Radio Sports. 1:57 left until the Peterson Agency halftime report. The Chieftains got it to within 4 points, 14-10. But from that point on, Highland stepped on the gas pedal hard and leads 25-12. With now 1:57 left in the first half. Udehoven across half court. Potosi Cassville, for one thing, has had all kinds of problems handling the press of the Cardinals. Here's Pierce between the circles. Over to the left wing, and Weber. Lob into the lane for Pierce. Pierce puts it up, misses the shot, and it's grabbed. Also, the other thing, of course, is Potosi Cassville's generally had only 1 shot Here is a shot from the right wing by Washa that doesn't go. But the Cardinals get the rebound and a foul call with 1:25 left in the first half. That is team foul number 6 on the Chieftains. And the first foul on Manhattan Udelhoven. And the first free throw is good for Kate Terrell. And it's 26-12. And the second free throw also good. 27-12 Highland, 1:25 remaining in the first half. And obviously when they get to the locker room, they have to figure out how to handle the Highland press. Here is Pierce across half court. Goes to the left wing. Udelhoven playing right at the point. Pass over to the right wing and Rowe. Pierce between the circles, shading a little bit toward the Wolf Construction broadcast table. Here's a pass into the lane and a foul on the floor with 1:04 left in the first half. That'll be team foul number 8 on Highland. And the first foul on Bedward. And a 1-1 coming up for Udelhoven, and the first free throw bounces in. To make it 27-13, Udelhoven came into the game 8 of 10 from the foul line. One more coming up. And the second free throw is off the back of the rim and out. Battle for the rebound, goes into the corner, and it's going to go back to Potosi Cassville. 27-13. Highland with 1:02 remaining in the first half. Chieftains will inbound to the left of their basket. Quick bounce pass. A shot underneath is a ball taken away, I should say, underneath. And brought up by Kate Terrell with 55 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bedward between the circles. Over to Kate Terrell. She'll put it up for 3 right wing. Doesn't get it. Battle for the rebound. Almost went in the basket. And then chased down by Pierce, or tried to chase it down, but couldn't save it from going out of bounds. So Highland in the very tight corner with 41.7 seconds left in the first half. I'm not sure, as I think about it, that there's another gym that is so crammed into their floor as Potosi is in the Six Rivers West at least. Here's a shot by Washer for 3 that doesn't go left of the point. Chieftains get the rebound. 31 seconds left in the first half. Pierce across half court. Goes right. Passes to the right side to Rowe. Back to Pierce. She goes to the corner. And a whistle, and she gets called, or a foul is called, which doesn't make Josh Terrell happy with 20.3 seconds left in the first half. That is the first foul on Washa. 9 team fouls on Highland. I think they had 3 fouls in the first minute. They have managed not to have that rate the rest of the half. First free throw from Pierce is good. 27-14. That rate of fouls, you'd be running out of players at the half. Second free throw on the way, and that rattles in because, of course, 3 fouls a minute. You'd have 54 fouls, if my math is right. 27-15. Potosi Cassville with 14 seconds left in the first half. Bedward between the circles, 8 seconds. Goes to the left wing, she does. Bedward passes to the right wing, and the 3, bullseye! And Bronwyn Halverson ends the first half with a 3, and Highland takes a 30-15 lead over Potosi Cassville into the locker room. And we're back after these messages on Super Hits 106.
In game 3.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Hi, this is Sue Rydell inviting you to become part of the Bell Tower Theater family. We all need a good laugh right now, and the Bell Tower Theater has a way to make sure you and your loved ones laugh all year long with a 2024 season subscription. You'll get one ticket for each of our 5 comedies, plus $10 for the concession stand, all for just $95. Get your 2024 season subscriptions at 588-3377 or belltowertheater.net. And remember, they make great gifts.
In Game 3.
Grant Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction and Myers Heating and Cooling on Super Hits 106. Highland leads Potosi Cassville 30-15 at the half. More after this on Super Hits 106.
In Game 4.
Heads Up Salon. Sherry, Jenny, Brittany, and Sydney at Heads Up do highlights, color, cuts, perms, and new barbering services too. Heads Up Salon, North Jefferson Street, Lancaster.
If your goal is to improve mobility, reduce pain, or return to a more active lifestyle, Grant Regional Health Center's therapy team is here and ready to help.
Thanks.
From physical and occupational therapy to cardiopulmonary rehab, sports medicine, and speech therapy, our team works with you to create an individualized treatment plan so you can get to feeling better and moving better. You can count on our team to help you every step of the way. Learn more at grantregional.com/rehab.
24/7, 365. Myers Heating and Cooling is your trusted residential heating and cooling system service provider. Join Myers Comfort Club for peace of mind throughout the year and around the clock. Myers Heating and Cooling in Lancaster. Don't worry, we got this.
In Game 4.
Time for the Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializes in farm, home, auto, and umbrella policies. It's 30-15. Highland leads Potosi Cassville at the half. Chieftains are led in scoring by Manhattan Udelhoven with 7 points. Then Ellie Pierce with 5. She's 5 of 8 from the foul line. And Ruby Rowe with 3 points. And on the Highland side of things, Cardinals led in scoring by Kate Terrell with 14 points. 5 points for Caitlin Miller. 5 points also for Sophia Terrell off the bench. 4 points for Bronwyn Halverson. And 2 points for Izzy Washoe. And that is the scoring. And thanks to the Highland scorer for that. 30-15. Highland leads Potosi Cassville at the half. More after these messages on Super Hits 106.
In Game 5.
Hey, it's Bobby with Kennedy Mall. The countdown to Christmas is here, and we are still delivering holiday cheer. Join us for Super Saturday and Sunday with live entertainment, hands-on activities for the kids, and of course, Santa. For more details on holiday hours and events, visit KennedyMall.com.
All events are subject to change without cancellation or notice. See customer service for details.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
In Game 5.
Gray Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction and Myers Heating and Cooling on Super Hits 106. 30-15, Highland leads Potosi Cassville at the half. As mentioned, it was 14-10, and I should have checked what time it was 14-10. But it was 14-10. Highlands led the whole way. But It was 14-10 with 5:50 left in the first half. But from that point on, Highland outscored the Chieftains 16-5. And so that is what has gotten them the double lead here, double margin that is. On the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest, Wisconsin had some trouble, it looks like, but did beat Jacksonville State 75-60. That was on AM 1590 WPVL. Coming up in about a half hour, of course, it's Wisconsin and Texas in the NCAA volleyball Final Four semifinal in Tampa, as the Badgers try to knock off the defending national champion Longhorns. Did not get the first score. Hopefully I'll get that before we are done here tonight. 30-15, Highland leads Potosi Cassville at the half. More from Potosi after these messages on Super Hits 106.
In Game 6.
Are you looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. This account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank ready to serve you. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is Chris Wolf with Anderson Weber Toyota. Now through the end of 2023, exclusively at Anderson Weber, we are offering additional free maintenance packages. You can now get 4 years or 45,000 miles of free maintenance, plus 24-hour roadside assistance. This special is available on remaining 2023 Tacomas, 23 and 24 Tundras, and 23 and 24 4Runners.
This offer is only available at Anderson Weber and ends December 31st. Visit AndersonWeberToyota.com to learn more. Anderson Weber Toyota, next to Target and Dubuque when you're ready.
In Game 6.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction and Myers Heating and Cooling on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 30-15, Highland leads Potosi Cassville at the half. We also have Schulzburg and Belmont on Extreme 107.1. No score from there yet. Tomorrow, we have more basketball for you. Big game in the SWC in girls basketball. Platteville at Dodgeville, 7 o'clock start on Extreme 107.1. Also, boys basketball, QBC at Fenimore at 7 on Super Hits 106. And this game is huge. Darlington and Mineral Point, first and third in Division 4. First meeting Friday at 7 on 97.7 Country WGLR. Sunday, Tampa Bay and the Packers at 10 on 97.7 Country WGLR. We'll follow the Cardinals, by the way, these Cardinals, to Wazeeka Steuben Monday night at 7 on 97.7 Country WGLR. Also, girls basketball, East Dubuque at Lancaster at 7 on Super Hits 106. And boys basketball, Potosi at Southwestern at 7 on Extreme 107.1. That is what our schedule looks like for the first part of next week. Meanwhile, here, 30-15, Highland leads Potosi Cassville at the half. As mentioned, the Cardinals have led the whole way, and we are brought to you by Claire Bank, with their 8 locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proudly supporting this area's high school sports teams. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. The Platteville-Dodgeville game, kind of two of the teams, the other possibly Prairie du Chien, picked to be at the top of the SWC. Dodgeville is undefeated. Platteville opened with 4 losses in a row, but to very difficult teams. Mineral Point, Darlington, and New Glarus. Oh, and La Crosse Aquinas to start the season. But they have won their last 3 in a row, and they are tied for first at 2-0 with Dodgeville. As we start the second half, and again, from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth's perspective, it will be Potosi Cassville moving right to left. But if you are watching on YouTube, Potosi Cassville is moving left to right. Just look for the team in the white uniforms. That's Potosi Cassville. And look for the team in the red uniforms that just got a steal, Bronwyn Halverson. And here come the Cardinals. Over at the left wing, pass out to the corner, bounce pass into the lane, and then back out from Terrell. Over to the right wing, and Fredericks goes into the lane, bounce pass is stolen. Taken away by Freed. And here comes the Chieftains. It's Pierce over to the left wing, and Udelhoven at the foul line. She goes back out. And then Pierce at the left wing, looking and then passing, and it's off the hands of Freed. And a turnover. Actually, I think it was Miranda Keeler off her hands and a turnover. 46 seconds into the second half. With over 125 years of experience serving our customers' needs, Benton State Bank and its branches at Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank have built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. Pass into the lane. Tie up at the foul line and stolen. Wrestling it away is Lily Cooley. And here comes Pierce. Pass over to the right wing. Whistle as the shot went in but won't count because there was a foul on Potosi Cassville inside. And that is the second foul on Lily Cooley. And the first offensive foul, I think, in the basketball game. And here comes Fredericks across half court. Fakes left and then goes left on the pass to Halverson. And then actually that was Bedward. She has it at the left wing. Bedward lobs it to the right wing, and Kate Terrell. Pass into the lane, taken off the hands of Terrell and back the other way, laying it up and a miss. And then quickly Udelhoven after the miss, back the other way comes Highland. And here's a pass over to the right wing and off of Bedward, which does not make Josh Terrell happy. Another turnover. Cassie Cooley will inbound it, standing next to Terrell, and a pass to no one, and Potosi Cassville to go pick it up, which they did. Now at half court, Udelhoven. And stretching the pivot foot, but not dragging it. Here's a leap into the lane and a shot missed for Cooley. And on the rebound, a foul called on the Chieftains. 16:02 left in the second half. And that's the third foul on Cassie Cooley. And she has, actually the Chieftains have 2 fouls now in the second half. Fredericks walks across half court. Bedward at the right wing, back to Fredericks. Into the corner, Bronwyn Halverson for 3. Bullseye. Check that, Kate Terrell with 3. One more time, Caitlin Miller with 3. And Miller makes it 33-15, 15:40 left in the second half. Pierce at the left wing has the ball taken away. Halverson came up with it, and now here is Highland. Here's the handoff. Bedward and the pass underneath. And then Chieftains almost got it back. And now Kate Terrell in the lane. Back out, and the 3 right at the point doesn't go. Offensive rebound after the miss by Bedward. And free throws coming up with 15-14 left in the second half. And that foul will put Fredericks on the line. That is the first foul on Keeler. And the first free throw, no good. Harley Fredericks comes into this game. She has not hit a free throw yet. That might be her first. And the second is a miss, but an offensive rebound. Kate Terrell puts it up and misses. And now another wrestling match for the rebound. Pierce and Kate Terrell, and alternate possession gives it back to the Cardinals with 15:09 left in the second half. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque when you are ready. Miller, and she gets called for, she didn't get called for anything. I thought she might get called for a carry. The ball kind of took off on her when she dribbled. She must have had a live spot on the floor, but instead It's a foul on Udelhoven, her second. 4 fouls on Potosi Cassville in the second half. And a corner three, bullseye for Bronwyn Halverson. And Halverson makes it 36-15 with 14:50 left in the second half. Pierce trying to drive through a double coverage there, and a foul called with 14:48 left in the second half. Bedward's second foul, first on Highland in the second half. Lob underneath off the hands of Lily Cooley, and it is, however, off one of the Cardinals and goes back to the Chieftains. Don's Tire in Highland. Don's Tire is your neighborhood Goodyear Tire Center. Kind of the trusted local pros at Don's Tire at the bottom of Main Street in Highland. The ball is tipped out, and it's off the Chieftains, so back it goes to Highland. 14:45 remaining, 36-15. Potosi Cassville trailing with the trailing after the turnover. Myers Heating and Cooling, servicing Southwest Wisconsin since 1999. Myers Heating and Cooling, where they say, "Don't worry, we got this." Bedward in the left corner, takes it to the wing, passes into the lane, tip pass off one of the Chieftains out of bounds. They'll go back to Highland. Checking in is Madeline Weber. No, that's not right. Ava Yeager checks in. And here is Miller between the circles. Bounce pass to Fredericks, puts it up for three right wing, doesn't get it. And the rebound grabbed underneath by the Chieftains. And Pierce brings it up with 14:14 left in the second half. Pierce behind the back dribble and loses it, picked up by Fredericks, and then another held ball. Fredericks hits the floor. Alternate possession to Potosi Cassville with 14:09 left. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center experience the difference. It's actually Highlands basketball. And Bedward to Fredericks, fakes right, or fakes left, passes right, into the lane, now back out to Fredericks, over to the corner, and Miller for three, bullseye and a foul! And that might be a 4-point play for Miller. The foul is the second on Pierce. Team foul number 6. Free throw is good. So the 4-point play for Miller makes it 40-15 Highland, 13:48 left. Pierce walks it up. And there's a foul in the backcourt on Highland. Their second foul of the second half. Third foul on Bedward. Well, the Chieftains have had all kinds of problems not turning the ball over. Here's Udelhoven. Highland's defense has been too difficult for them to figure out, and their shooting hasn't been very good either. Keeler in the lane, almost got it taken away. Now it's loose, and then Fredericks does take it away. And she gets fouled on the way to the... No, she doesn't. She gets called for the carry. So back to Potosi Cassville with 13:26 remaining. Mount City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop in at Mount City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at mountcitybank.com. Steal of the inbounds pass. And a layup attempt doesn't go for Bedward. Offensive rebound. And then the Chieftains come up with it. Players on the floor again. And this will be, a foul on nobody. Check that. Foul on Highland. It is Miller's third foul. And Highland's third with 13:13 remaining. Drive underneath. Shot will not go. Battle for the rebound. One of the players hit the padded wall. Highland again comes up with it. Fredericks across half court. Slows things down as we go under 13 minutes left. Bounce pass to the right wing, and Sophia Terrell back to Fredericks. Looks at the basket. Gets it to Terrell, who shoots the three. Doesn't get it. And bodies on the floor again, and a held ball. And alternate possession to Highland with 12:45 left. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Chieftains will inbound. They did have it stolen. And a shot and a foul with 12:41 left. Well, Amber Patterson did say the big issue was going to be handling Highland's defensive pressure, and they have not been too successful with that. Yeager called for her first foul, 7-team foul, so free throws the rest of the way for the Cardinals. And the first free throw for Sophia Terrell is a miss. She'll get another one. Russell Law Offices is here to assist you as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Probably serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Offices. Second of the two free throws makes it 41-15. With 12:30 remaining, Highland is led the whole way. Udelhoven into the lane, almost slid there. Now Cassie Cooley back to Udelhoven, who is at the left wing. She looks inside. From her perspective, it looked like the player inside was surrounded by 4 defenders. And a foul, however, called on Highland with 12:17 left. Second foul on Bronwyn Halverson. 4 on the Cardinals. First free throw rattles out. Cassie Cooley gets another. Came into the game shooting 50% from the foul line. Second free throw is good. She shot 50% at the foul line, and it's 41-16, 12:15 remaining. Fredericks across half court with a left-handed dribble. Over to the right wing and Sophia Terrell. Frederick, and into the lane goes Terrell. And then the corner three misses everything, and Pierce comes up with the rebound. Heads it up the floor, 1-on-2. Goes around Frederick, has her shot blocked, and Frederick comes up with the rebound. Back the other way, Frederick's into the lane, lays it up, doesn't get it, and a whistle and a well, that shows how Potosi Cassville's night has gone, because the rebound was wiped out by a traveling call because she fell down. 11:45 remaining. That reminds me that we have not had a Midwest One bank shot yet. When we do, if we do, you'll always score more with Simply Better Banking, MidwestOneBank.com. Kate Terrell misses the three, or Sophia Terrell, trying to bank it in. And the rebound went into the lane, and a whistle and a timeout for Highland with 11:38 remaining. 41-15. Highland leads Potosi Cassville, and we're back after this on Super Hits 106.
In Game 7.
For a beautiful smile as white as fresh snow, visit Cuba City Family Dental or Keeler Family Dental. This is Dr. Matt Andrews. From orthodontics to dental implants and one appointment, all ceramic crowns, we can help you have healthy teeth. Call for your appointment today. This holiday season, show off your new smile. The entire staff at Cuba City Family Dental and Keeler Family Dental would like to wish you a joyous holiday season and thank you to all of our patients for your continued business. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
The weather can be unpredictable, so tune in to Super Hits 106 for area cancellations and delays. Presented by Access Title Company. They can help you with title insurance, land research, and real estate transfers, making your closing a success. Access Title Company in Lancaster and at AccessTitleCompany.com.
Go Access Title. Go Access Title.
In Game 7.
11:38 remaining, and it is 41-16 Highland over Potosi Cassville on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We shall, of course, return to Christmas music after the game, after the Culvers cool down. And here's a shot in the lane that does not go for Sophia Terrell. Another wrestling match for the rebound. Ball loose in the lane. somewhere in there, a traveling call. And so back to Highland it goes, back to Highland it goes. And we're brought to you by TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch, Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch, Cobb and Platteville. And another basket for the Cardinals makes it 43-16. 11 and a half minutes remaining. One more time. Now it's 11:14 remaining. I'm not sure where I got the half from. I did tell you that my math skills leave something to be desired when pushed. As Bedward and Kate Terrell and Miller back in, Fredericks out. Bronwyn Halverson out and Samarin Halverson out. The foul was on Sophia Terrell. That's her second 5 on Highland. Ball is then lost out of bounds. Udelhoven tried to save it on an errant pass, but that ends up being a turnover. I haven't been keeping track of turnovers. There have been a lot, and by both teams, really. Although certainly it's been a bigger problem for Potosi Cassville tonight, which is typically what happens. Highland usually wins the turnover battle because they generate so many turnovers. Nearly a steal at the left wing from Miller, and actually the ball will go back to Potosi Cassville. I think there was a traveling call before that. With 10:53 remaining, Claire Bank with their 8 locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proudly supporting the series high school sports teams. Claire Bank, where they say, we can do that. Member FDIC, the equal housing lender. Cassie Cooley's shot misses in the lane, and Miller brings it up. 10:37 remaining. And a whistle and Bedward, as she was from the left wing, heading between the circles, gets called for traveling. 43-16. Highland leading Potosi Cassville, 10:30 remaining. Have not had an update yet on Shullsburg and Belmont, which is on Extreme 107.1. Here's a pass into the lane, meanwhile, and putting up the shot and in for the basket is Ava Yeager. And that makes it 43-18, 10-11 remaining. Drive into the lane and then back out and over to the right wing is Miller to the foul line. And the shot is an air ball for Izzy Washa, who's back in the game. Quickly back the other way, and a pass that is too far, trying to go for the breakout. And that ends up being a turnover with 9:53 remaining. Bronwyn Halverson and Fredericks back in. Bedward takes a seat, and Washa takes a seat. Highlands led the whole way, and they will end up at least tied for first in 9 minutes and 48 seconds. And here's a quick pass to the left side of the lane, and the basket is good for Kate Terrell, and it's 45-18. Pass into the lane, and another steal. Halverson comes up with this one. And here is the pass to Fredericks as she crosses half court. At the bounce pass to the right side, and Miller to the right corner it goes. And then a pass into the lane is stolen. To the right side of the lane is stolen. Udelhoven came up with a steal and a foul with 9:16 left, which is team foul number 6 on Highland, and the third foul on Harley Fredericks. And the ball brought up by Udelhoven across half court. Between the circles she goes to the left elbow. And a pass to Cassie Cooley at the left wing. She backs in, and foul is called. And that one's on Halverson, and she kind of throws her hands up saying, what? You know, her third, 7 fouls each way, so free throws for everybody the rest of the way. It is 45-18, Highland leading Potosi Cassville. Now it's 45-19. First free throw good for Cassie Cooley. With over 125 years of experience, Serving our customers' needs, Benton State Bank and its branches, Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank have built a reputation of placing the customer and community first. Both free throws good, 45-20. Highland leads Potosi Cassville with 9 minutes left. Frederick in the backcourt collision. Ball pops up in the air, and Frederick somehow came up with it, and a foul at half court. And Amber Patterson and a fan in the stands both put their hands up like, with 8:54 remaining. Fredericks to the foul line. The foul is the second on Keeler. 18 fouls on the Chieftains. And the first free throw is off the back of the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Pierce. She brings it up the scorer's table side with 8:48 remaining. I'm not quite sure how to put it when, up front and back, when you're sitting on the same side as the huddle cameras, the ball tipped out of bounds, goes back to the Chieftains. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube and the huddle camera's on the other side over there, then what you say is the opposite of what they see. The viewers see, I should say. And meanwhile, at the foul line, Pierce puts it up and in to make it 45-22 with 8.5 minutes left. And then it's still at half court. Cassie Cooley came up with it, but gets called for traveling. And again, that's the kind of night that it's been for Potosi Cassville. 8:27 remaining, and we'll have a timeout. And it's a 30 for Highland. They have 2 left, and we'll be back after this. 45-22 Highland on Super Hits 106.
In game 8.
For residential, commercial, or ag building projects, call on Wolf Construction LLC of Lancaster. Todd Wolf and his crew pride themselves in providing full service for their customers at the highest of quality. Wolf Construction LLC of Lancaster, proud to back our local athletes.
This is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoe Box in downtown Blackburn. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop in the Shoe Box, the largest shoe store at the north end of Blackburn.
Happy holidays. This is Sue Rydell from the Bell Tower Theater inviting you to the hilarious comedy, A Double Wide Texas Christmas. The brand new town of Doublewide, population 10, is in trouble. They have been double-crossed, and now they have to save the town and save Christmas. Come on down to the Bell Tower Theater for Doublewide Texas Christmas, December 1st to the 17th. Tickets are just $23. Call 588-3377 or visit belltowertheater.net.
In game 8.
Fredericks lays it up and lays it in. We have our very first Midwest One Bank shot. You'll always score more with Simply Better Banking, Midwest One Bank member, FDIC. Finally, with 7:47 remaining, 47-22. Highland leads Potosi Cassville. Ball tipped out of bounds on its way to Yeager. And it'll go back to the Chieftains. And the inbounds pass tipped away. And they're going to call a foul on the inbound steal attempt there. With 7:41 remaining, each team now 8 team fouls. And that is the 4th foul on Bronwyn Halverson. She leaves and she is probably done for the night. As the first free throw good, barring a big-time comeback. As the first free throw good to make it 47-23. And the second free throw off the back of the rim and out, and the rebound grab 1 of 2 makes it 47-23. Highland with 7:35 remaining. Here's Fredericks. Fakes one way, then goes to Kate Terrell. The turnaround shot from the left elbow doesn't go. The right elbow doesn't go, and a whistle. Held ball on the rebound. And it will go back to Highland with 7:25 remaining. Fredericks to inbound next to the basket. And she lobs it out to Sophia Terrell, who's back in the game. Now there's a steal, and a pass intended for Fredericks. And back the other way, Keeler lays it up and will go to the foul line with 7:15 remaining. Clear Bank, with their 8 locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proudly supporting this area's high school sports teams. Clear Bank, where they say We can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. First free throw from Keeler is off both sides of the rim and the top of the basket. And a miss. Samar and Halverson back in for Highland. That foul, by the way, on Fredericks is her fourth. Second free throw, no good. So Brownwin, Halverson, and Fredericks 4 fouls each, which you would be concerned about for Highland were it not for the fact that you have a 24-point lead. Another steal, though, and Udelhoven gets fouled and will shoot 2 with 7:04 remaining. Well, first, they say the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. First thing to do would be for Potosi Cassville to get it to within 20 points. Meanwhile, that is the 4th foul on Miller. That's 3 players with 4 fouls. And Udelhoven's first free throw makes it 47-24. And the second free throw coming up makes it 47-25 when it finally bounces in. 22-point Highland lead as we reach 7 minutes remaining. And the backcourt nearly a steal. Actually, Udelhoven does come up with it, but then loses the ball, and it's taken back by the Cardinals, and Samar and Halverson gets called for traveling. So she took an extra lurch there with 6:50 remaining. With over 125 years of experience serving our customers' needs, Benton State Bank and its branches, Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank, have built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. Over at the left wing, almost a fall down there. And now it is Pierce with it at the left wing. Pierce drives into the lane, foul called with 6:33 left. Well, one thing, obviously, is if Potosi can score without the clock moving on free throws, that's one way to get back into it. This foul, the 3rd on Sophia Terrell. And super bonus the rest of the way for Potosi Cassville. And Pierce hits the first free throw, bounces around and drops in. 47-26. Second free throw on the way. And that bounces fewer times, drops in though, 47-27. And the Chieftains have cut the deficit to 20 with 6:30 left. There's a pass to Washa, who's back in the game, and a whistle and a foul up top with 6:25 left. And that is team foul number 9 and the 3rd foul on Udelhoven. 1-1 coming up for Kate Terrell, and the free throw off the back of the rim and drops in. 48-27. Second free throw on the way. And that one's good without bouncing around. And it's 49-27 Highland with 6:24 remaining. Pierce brings it across half court. Passes a deflected pass, goes to Cassie Cooley at the left wing. She tries to pass, ball pops loose. It is picked up by Udelhoven, and now Pierce goes to the left wing, goes to the baseline, tries to lay it up too hard, and Washa comes up with it for the Cardinals with 6 minutes left and a 22-point Highland lead. I believe 25 points is their largest lead. And over at the left wing, here's Bedward looking for somebody to pass. Nobody was moving, and now Samara Halverson gets at the right wing. Into Washa, fakes one way, has the ball taken out of her hands and picked up by Manhattan Udelhoven. With 5:28 left, Pierce at the left wing, lobs it into Udelhoven. She puts it up, and she will go to the foul line with 5:23 left. And that is Bedward's 4th foul, so now she has joined the 4-foul club, which has 4 Highland members, and the first free throw good. 49-28. And Miller back in. She's got 4 fouls. Also, Bronwyn Halverson back in. She has 4 fouls. Second free throw from Utehoven doesn't go. Ball tipped up like they're playing volleyball, and the rebound is grabbed finally by Highland with 5:15 remaining, 49-28. Highland leads Potosi, Cassville, and Fredericks, who also has 4 fouls, is back in the game. Here's Miller at the right wing. Back to Fredericks. Fakes left, passes right. Miller at the right wing. Looks like a zone now like a matchup zone by the Chieftains, possibly. Here's Miller. The jumper from the corner doesn't go. Offensive rebound, though, by Kate Terrell, and a reset. And a left wing drive and then back out. And a left wing jumper that doesn't go for Bedward, but again, the rebound, this time by Kate Terrell. And Halverson between the circles, fakes left, goes right. Miller now with it. And Miller gets it back to Fredericks near half court on the scorers table side. 4:25 left. I'm sure that Josh Terrell would love to just burn some clock here, except that a pass into the lane stolen by the Chieftains. And over at the left wing, Utehoven fakes the 3. Gets it to Cassie Cooley, left side of the point, and then the ball stolen again. And Bedward passes, and laying it up and in is Miller, and it's 51-28 as we go under 4 minutes remaining. And Pierce across court, goes into the front court, and then lays it up, tries to lay it up from the foul line, and it goes out of bounds. And back to Highland with 3:49 remaining. And a couple of substitutions here. Potosi Cassville gets to go to Wisconsin Dells on Saturday. They will play Rio at the Just the Game Fieldhouse as the Chieftains the Cardinals beat the Chieftains' defensive pressure into the front court. 3:36 remaining. That is a 4:10 start for Potosi, Cassville, and Rio. Here's Halverson at the right wing, lays it up, and will go to the foul line with 3:27 left. Washa about to check in for Highland. And the foul, the third on Miranda Keeler, and the first free throw bounces out. Washa in for Kate Terrell. And that might be it for her tonight with 3:27 left. Member of the very crowded 4-foul club, but she might avoid the 5th. Free throw is no good, rattles out, and Keeler comes up with a rebound. Both teams, by the way, in the super bonus with 3:20 left. And Keeler brings it to the right wing, takes it in, and will head to the foul line with 3:16 left. And this foul is on Washa, her second. Timeouts is what I meant to say. 2 for Highland, 3 for Potosi Cassville. First free throw from Keeler is no good. She will get another because both teams are in the super bonus. And the second free throw off the back of the rim and out. Ball tipped off to Keeler, however. She puts it back up and misses. And chased down, the rebound grabbed by Halverson, Bronwyn Halverson, and a foul with 3:11 left. And this foul will be the 4th foul on Cassie Cooley. She's the first Potosi Cassville member of the 4-foul club. Free throw is no good. Another coming up is Utehoven. Checks back in. Fredericks checks out. She looks like she's done for the night. Natalie Freed back in, and she ends up getting the rebound off the free throw miss, so it's still 51-28. 3:05 remaining. And between the circles, Utehoven trying to shake Samara and Halverson. That's a battle of number 1 versus number 1. Potosi Cassville has Grace Laufenberg, 5'4" sophomore, in, which is kind of funny because that's really a Highland name, and meanwhile another turnover with 2:50 left. It's always kind of amusing to hear, team last names you hear. Well, shouldn't you be in, as an example, Cuba City or something like that? Anyway, 51-28. Highland into the front court goes. We've been stuck here for a couple of minutes, I think. And here's Sophia Terrell with it. And Bedward, who's back in with her 4 fouls. Washa, and in the corner, Terrell out to the right wing. Washa now. And back to Terrell at the right wing. Pass to Samar and Halverson. Inside it goes to Bedward, and then the backdoor pass and a foul with 2:16 remaining. We told you that Potosi Cassville is going to the Just a Game Fieldhouse on Saturday. Well, Zika Stubin, meanwhile, will be the opponent for Highland coming up on Monday. We'll have that for you on 97.7 Country WGLR. A host of substitutions for Highland. Let's see. Marissa Biba, 5'5" freshman, is in. Free throws good. Both of them make it 53-28. 2:16 remaining. Also in the game is Lily Terrell, 5'5" freshman. I guess we've decided Terrell is definitely a Highland name. Also Ruby Rowe back in for Potosi Cassville. And Madeline Weber back in, and a traveling call with 2:04 remaining. The rematch, by the way, between these two teams will be January 26th, and we will have that game for you on YouTube. Here's a pass out to the corner, then up top. Into the game for Highland is Caitlin Frisch, 5'11" sophomore, and a steal in the lane. Chieftains bring it up. This is Lily Cooley, check that, Rowe at the right wing. Pass up top, Laufenberg, the jumper, doesn't get it. Highland on the rebound with 1:38 left, but it will be a held ball, actually, and it will go to Potosi Cassville with 98 seconds left. Lily Terrell back in and Laufenberg. That's right, we have 2 Laufenbergs on the floor, 1 for each team. However, one of them just left. And the quick right elbow jumper doesn't go. Chased down in the corner by Yeager, and Yeager fires it to the right wing where Rowe saves it. Pass over the left wing for Yeager, and now picked up. And here is Weber with it at the left wing. Pass underneath to Yeager. Yeager passes, and a shot bounces off the rim for Freed, and back it'll go to the Cardinals with 1:06 left. And this is Lily Terrell with it. Here's a pass out to the corner, and lost out of bounds by Washa with 57.2 seconds left. But Highland has led the whole way, and they lead 53-28. In the final minute, and the ball will be brought up by Rowe, who is from Cassville. Here's Laufenberg, Grace Laufenberg, and has the ball stolen. And coming back the other way, here's a kind of a shovel pass, Biba, and then a shot underneath doesn't go. Foul with 38.3 left. And it will be Washa to the foul line. First foul on Ruby Rowe. Amber Patterson, by the way, a distant relative of the longtime sports writer for the Grant County Herald Independent, John Patterson, who covered Bloomington and then River Ridge for decades. I was always interested to talk to him because he was always an interesting guy to talk to. 35 seconds remaining. It's 54-28. Second of the 2 free throws were good. And here's Grace Laufenberg. Passes over to the right wing in Rowe. And then a pass almost lost out of bounds. but saved by Delaney McKillop, 5'7" junior. 16 seconds left. And then another steal. But then grab back. Yeager passes underneath and a layup attempt. That does not go. 8 seconds left. Highland comes out with it. And the final score will be Highland 54. Well, wait a minute. Shot misses at the buzzer. Now I can tell you it's Highland 54, Potosi Cassville 28. Highland now up above 500 at 4-3, and Potosi Cassville drops to 1-4. 54-28. Highland beats Potosi Cassville. More after this on Super Hits 106.
In game 9.
Grant Regional Health Center is excited to announce its newest clinic location in Fenimore will officially open January 2nd, 2024. With convenient hours Monday through Friday and experienced providers, we're ready to care for your entire family. And we accept major health plans, including medical associates, courts, and dean, to name a few. We're proud to expand with the addition of our clinic in Fenimore and excited to care for you closer to home. Grant Regional Community Clinic Fenimore, 608-723-2131. Experience the difference.
Delicious wishes from Culver's. For a limited time, buy $40 in Culver's gift cards and get a free value basket. That's a gift for someone on your list and a gift for yourself. Enjoy a world-famous Butterburger like the Culver's Deluxe with real Wisconsin cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce, pickle, and tomato. Take care of holiday shopping and relax with a meal at Culver's. Buy $40 in gift cards and get a free value basket at Culver's in Dubuque, Galena, and Platteville.
In game 9.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction and Myers Heating and Cooling on Super Hits 106. 54-28. Highland beats Potosi Cassville, and the Cardinals are 2-0 in the Six Rivers West. Potosi Cassville loses its opener in the Six Rivers West. Back with more after this on Super Hits 106.
In game 10.
Heads Up Salon. Sharon, Jenny, Brittany, and Sydney at Heads Up do highlights, color, cuts, burns, and new barbering services too. Heads Up Salon, North Jefferson Street, Lancaster.
Cheese is the perfect addition to any holiday meal. Hi, this is Christine Rowley of Rowley Cheese House. Visit our store for your favorite cheese selections, including our own Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We customize gift boxes for any budget. Don't forget about our made-to-order cheese trays that everyone will love. Taste the difference in handmade Wisconsin cheese at Rowley Cheese House. Visit us on Facebook, rowleycheese.com, or on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsville.
Turpin Dodge salutes Emily Mergis, charge RN at Mercy One Dubuque Medical Center's Emergency Department. Turpin will honor Emily with a donation to Mercy One's Emergency Department Fund. Visit TurpinDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Emily, from Turpin Dodge in Dubuque.
In game 10.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction and Myers Heating and Cooling on Super Hits 106. Highland beats Potosi Cassville tonight 54-28. Good thing I wrote that down because they just set the scoreboard off. And we will be back with the Culver's Cool Down postgame show presented by Culver's in Dubuque, Galena, and Platteville after these messages on Super Hits 106 and YouTube.
Postgame 1 minute.
Cheese is the perfect addition to any holiday meal. Hi, this is Christine Rowley of Rowley Cheese House. Visit our store for your favorite cheese selections, including our own Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We customize gift boxes for any budget. Don't forget about our made-to-order cheese trays that everyone will love. Taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Rowley Cheese House. Visit us on Facebook, rowleycheese.com, or on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsford.
Despite the cold of winter, you can still buy local and thrive local at the Platteville Indoor Farmers Market. This Saturday and every first and third Saturday through April, local vendors offer a variety of fresh meats, cheeses, vegetables, canned and baked goods, including gluten-free and a host of other edibles. Shop arts and crafts, jewelry, homemade soaps, and more. The Platteville Indoor Farmers Market this Saturday, 9 till noon, inside Roundtree Gallery on Main Street. Vendor lineup and interactive map at PlattevilleFarmersMarketWI.com. Theater.com.
Hi, this is Sue Rydell inviting you to become part of the Bell Tower Theater family. We all need a good laugh right now, and the Bell Tower Theater has a way to make sure you and your loved ones laugh all year long with a 2024 season subscription. You'll get one ticket for each of our 5 comedies, plus $10 for the concession stand, all for just $95. Get your 2024 season subscriptions at 588-3377 or belltowertheater.net. And remember, they make great gifts.
At Dubuque Mattress, we understand the quality of sleep is important. That's why when you shop at Dubuque Mattress, you'll notice that we are invested in finding the right mattress for you. Our trained and experienced sales staff won't sell you something you don't need or want. We care about you, the customer, and want you to get the best night's sleep possible. That's our goal. Stop in today along Highway 20, directly across from Tyson's. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
This is Shane Bertzloff with Anderson Weber Toyota. Now through the end of 2023, exclusively at Anderson Weber, we are offering additional free maintenance packages. You can now get 4 years or 45,000 miles free maintenance, plus 24-hour roadside assistance. This special is available on remaining 23 Tacomas, 23 and 24 Tundras, and 23 and 24 4Runners. This offer is only available at Anderson Weber and ends December 31st. Stop by and see me to learn more and take a test drive.
Online at AndersonWeberToyota.com. Anderson Weber, next to Target in Dubuque, when you're ready.
The weather can be unpredictable, so tune in to Super Hits 106 for area cancellations and delays. Presented by Access Title Company. They can help you with title insurance, land research, and real estate transfers, making your closing a success. Access Title Company in Lancaster and at accesstitlecompany.com.
Go Access Title. Go Access Title.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Times have changed since Mom first created Culver's Double Butter Burger Deluxe, but one thing sure hasn't.
Craig, what would you like to share for show and tell?
This is a butter burger. Whoa! Fresh beef, never frozen, seared to perfection, topped with real Wisconsin cheese on a lightly buttered bun. Butter burger, butter burger, butter.
Hungry? Stop in for one today.
It's time for the Culver's Cool Down Postgame Show, brought to you by Culver's in Dubuque, Galena, and Platteville.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction and Myers Heating and Cooling. On Super Hits 106, Highland beats Potosi Cassville tonight 54-28. Cardinals led in scoring as chronicled by Tom Mitchell of Highland, or thanks for that. Kate Terrell with 18 points. Caitlin Miller with 14 points. Bronwyn Halverson with 11 points. 6 points for Sophia Terrell off the bench. 3 points for Izzy Washup. And 2 points for Harley Fredericks. For the Highland Cardinals, Manhattan Udohoven leads Potosi Cassville with 10 points. Ellie Pierce with 8. 5 points for Cassie Cooley. 3 points for Ruby Rowe off the bench. And 2 points for Natalie Freed. And that is it for scoring for the Chieftains and also for the Cardinals. There were an uncountable number of turnovers tonight. I'm sure Josh Terrell isn't happy about that, but the Cardinals were also able to generate a lot of turnovers tonight. And that was the big thing that Amber Patterson said before the game, that her team really needed to handle the ball well, and unfortunately that's not what happened tonight. And so the Cardinals with the win, they're now 4-3 and 2-0 in the Six Rivers West, and again they will be taking on Wazeeka Steuben on Monday, and we'll have that for you on 97.7 Country WGLR. We should point out also that after they go to Riverdale on Tuesday, we will have Highland and Belmont in a doubleheader next Friday at 6 for the girls, followed by the boys doubleheader half from Belmont High School, and that will be on Extreme 107.1. Tricor Turning Point, presented by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. And as I said in the first half, even though they got off to a poor start, it was only 14-10, Highland leading with 5:50 left in the first half. But from that point on, Highland outscored Potosi Cassville 16-5 the rest of the half. And from that point, they had a lead at the half. And that was basically a lead that I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's why. I'm looking at a little confused by my own notes here. Well, that's hardly a surprise, but they were able to, that 16-5 run opened up a 30-15 lead at the half, and the Chieftains never seriously challenged that. In fact, the lead pretty quickly got up to 20 points, got up over 20 points in the second half, and that was basically it. So that 16-5 run over the last 5:50 of the first half or so is our Tricor Turning Point, presented by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. We will wrap up the Culver's cool down and our broadcast. We have more basketball coming up tomorrow. 54-28, Highland beats Potosi Cassville. Back with more before they turn the lights out on us, and Potosi on Super Hits 106.
Post-game 1 minute.
So, what's the asking price on these houses?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease? Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How about the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
Hello, my name is Andrea Delzell, and I've been using a wheelchair since I was 5 years old. If I had one message for the general public, it would be relax. Some folks get really flustered around disabled people, so they just pretend we're not there. I've actually had waiters talk to my companion and completely ignore me. People with disabilities just want the same respect and consideration as everyone else.
This is a message from United Spinal Association. Download our disability etiquette booklet at unitedspinal.org.
I'm Naheem Hines, proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom has muscular dystrophy, and the MDA helps her and kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. And MDA funds over 150 care centers for kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Learn more at mda.org today.
Post-game 1 minute.
Great Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction at Myers Heating and Cooling on Super Hits 106. Christmas music returns shortly, but first we have to tell you on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Belmont, a winner tonight over Shullsburg, 54-29. That was on Extreme 107.1. And as mentioned, Wisconsin over Jacksonville State, 75-60. That was on AM 5090 WPVL. In case I didn't mention, Highland over Potosi Cassville tonight, 54-28. Tomorrow, we have girls basketball, a couple of huge games. Platteville and Dodgeville at 7 on Extreme 107.1. Darlington at Mineral Point at 7 on 97.7 Country WGLR. And boys basketball. And then boys basketball, also Cuba City at Fenimore at 7 on Super Hits 106. Sunday, Tampa Bay and the Packers at 10 From Lambeau on 97.7 Country WGLR. Monday, Highland at Potosi at Wazeeka Steuben at 7 on 97.7 Country WGLR. Girls basketball, East Dubuque at Lancaster at 7 on Super Hits 106. Boys basketball, Potosi at Southwestern at 7 on Extreme 107.1. And more coming up next week. The sports directors of Queen Bee Radio are Mark Evenstad and R.J. Osterhaus. Dave Murphy is our program director. Tyler DeTanis, our digital program director. Johnny Page is our chief engineer. Thanks to Mark Siegert and the staff of Potosi High School. Always very helpful. Thanks to Tom Mitchell, our statistician borrowed from Highland. Thanks to our sponsors who help us bring this game to you. And thank you for joining us. Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Wolf Construction. And Myers Heating and Cooling is a Queen Bee Radio Sports presentation on Super Hits 106, KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque. Highland beats Potosi Cassville in girls basketball tonight, 54-28. More Christmas music is next from the Wolf Construction broadcast table. I'm Steve Prestegard. More Christmas music is next. We'll see you for more basketball tomorrow.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School sports presentation.